Alright, welcome back to episode 11 of our Boymoder Mage Thief playthrough of Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear.
Hi.
There's one little thing we have to do before we go here,
You betcha.
is get a little bit more background about this guy here by reading this stuff. Sojourner of Gurren Coldhearth. Description on the inside of this cover, the small leather journal identifies its owner as one Gurren Coldhearth. The letter being beneath the name is only legible after several seconds of study. Written by the same hand as Coldhearth's name, it read, Devoted of Domnathian, before it was violently crossed out, tearing the paper in several places. Gurren Kortoth valued his secrets, the bulk of the journal's entry written in the complex code beyond the ability to decipher. The last entry, however, was scrawled quickly across the page in the common language of the realms. Most record must record this quickly before the memory fades. Last night I slept. The mind of the Shadow King's lids touched mine. It confirmed that we will soon reach the outpost if we continue to dig. When we do, I will go to him and perform rituals severing him from the evil mind. And this same shield shall grant me what I seek. No longer need I live in fear of the sickness ravaging this body. I must push deep vein in the others, all the harder continue digging until at last what I so richly deserve is finally mine. All that remains of this rat seal once contained the ancient apartment's secrets is the gray shine on its back. On this side is largely written centuries ago. It's simply but effectively penmanship, making the message easy to read. Despite its age, Dearest Corella, our journey to the Shadow King's outpost has been long and treacherous. Trolls, hobgoblins, gnomes, zarvots, and even our Gorgai search with us and our go. We have finally made it across Coastway Crossing. At the map purloined from the Netherese vampires steers us true, we cannot be far from our goal. Even if this venture proves as profitable as Watkins believes it will be, I believe that when I see it, perhaps not even then, there are many more changes ahead. No property of the Shadow King would be left undefended, at a minimum. We are told to expect resistance from a small army of minor undead, which do not concern me overmuch, and a lich under the influence of the kings of our mind, which concerns me greatly. Once these threats are dealt with, the going should become much easier. Along with the map, the vampires supplied us with a key, claimed opened the door to the Shadow King's inner sanctum. It spoke of a treasure room hidden loaded with great value, power, and value. I send this letter to you in hopes that it will find you in good health and that we will soon be together soon. But however soon that may be, it cannot be soon enough for my taste. Until then, I remain yours, Agatha Kotarth. And I think the only way you can get that treasure
Yep.
is by doing the evil route in which you kill the dwarfs for the lich. Alright. It's time.
Yes, Abil.
Vita Mortis Hello. Yep. Yep.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Well, what did you see? So many things. More dead, a giant, I think there were a couple of salamanders in there, a dwarven lich. That's something you don't see every day. Quite the adventure. And the clerics ain't left alive. Alchin Deepfane yet lives. He'd probably like to speak with you. Oh yeah, you're alright. I'm gonna have to go. Excuse me. Alright. It is time for us to move on. On to the next chapter. Troll Call Woods.
With the coastway crossing destroyed, the only safe route across the winding water is Boriskir Bridge, where your father Baal was murdered by the mad god Cyric. Each step toward the distant landmark fills you with unease. You are not alone in that. The Flaming Fists also fear what may lie ahead. If Kalar has destroyed Boriskir Bridge, the expedition will not reach Dragonspear Castle in time to stop the crusade. The forces of Baldur's Gate and its allies will be outmatched, slaughtered. These fears grip your allies, but also drive them forward. The anxious whispers fall silent when the march is called to a halt less than a day's travel from Boriskir. The Flaming Fist sets up camp and prepares for the next meeting with the Crusade, while you plan your next move.
I am sorry for your loss, but rest assured that your husband's sacrifice will never be forgotten. Signed, yours ever in faith, Kalar Argent.
I am sure the family will find your words most comforting, milady.
More letters of condolence, my lady? Surely there are other more urgent matters that require your attention?
I am not of a mind to argue this again, Heffernan.
Their deaths lay heavy on us all, my lady. But they sacrificed themselves for a greater good. Letting their passing distract us would do them a disservice. Condolences can wait.
You are correct. We cannot afford distractions at this juncture. Gather the faithful. We have much to do.
Serene, how do you fare, Boymoder? Is there anything I can do to help? Perhaps we could stop and talk a while. Of course. I was about to ask myself. I think we all could use a little rest. You surprised me, Boymoder. I've watched as you fought together. You've displayed a shaken leadership that I greatly admire. Are you that surprised? You've seen me in battle before. Aye, but in the short time since we parted, 'tis though you have become stronger still. Like you, I was born with power in my blood. Tell, say my ancestors, devils and hells, are subjugators of the plane. I did not want to follow their example in that. I thought I saw a kindred spirit in you. You may bear the taint of Ballboy Rider, but I do not believe you share his evil. You have power. We do not abuse it against others, and I admire that. I've seen you born with power. I've seen those born with power descend into madness and tyranny. We're alike in that. I want nothing to do with my father's legacy. I'm glad I did not misjudge you. Just hope that I could consider you my friend if you accept me. We're already friends, Cyrene. Aye, but for everything that's happened since our first meeting, well, just sure you know that you have not changed for the worse. Thank you for accepting me, boy butter. It means more to me than you know.
What's
The
up?
word on the road is that Kalar's followers have taken Boriskir Bridge and surrounded Bridgeport. We'll not cross the winding water until they're dealt with.
The watches have been set and scouts deployed, Corporal? The last thing we need is a band of trolls catching us unawares.
Trolls we can handle. It's the crusade that worries me. We should make contact with those in Bridgeport, if there are any left.
I'll scout to the north. Perhaps I could find a way to reach the fort defenders.
Be prudent in your ranging. One of our scouts stumbled onto a troll cave to the northwest. She barely made it back alive.
You might well to grab some fireworks from the Belgun before you move too far from the cap. I have plenty of that. If you're going to fight trolls, boy Mona, you might want to take these arrows. I've been growing them since I was told we were going through the Chocol Woods. They're filled with tropane, so poison for trolls. If it gets into the bloodstream, it stops it from regenerating. Very handy, thank you, Aura. I cut through the alchemy instructions with Quartermaster Belgium. I'll stock out them as quickly as you can. The components are cheap, though, so you have to pay for them. Okay, that's all for now. I'll tell you again when I have something else for you. Tropane arrow. Don't mean that.
Uh huh.
What do you want now, Bence? It's Corporal Duncan Fist. Why aren't you doing drills with the rest of your squad? I've got better things to do. You joined the Flaming Fist willingly, Ski. You chose subservience. Drills are a consequence of that choice. Ski, listen to me. I know, please, I know what you don't like the drills, but they're important. When they gets back, the skills could be learning now could save your life. What? I think I can imagine the skills I got, the skills that save your life from an ordinary bore a couple of days. Now, if you excuse me, I got an important nap to get back to. Calmore, take me now, please. Bill Bucker, we haven't finished talking yet.
You betcha.
Alright.
Need something?
We'll do a little,
You're a queer fellow.
Hi. No problem.
we'll talk to this, species lieutenant
Order is
here.
what matters.
Boymoder, what did you see out there? You seem nervous, Lieutenant. Is everything alright? Sorry to bother you, sir. Might have a word. What is it? If those half-orcs that showed up last night saying they want to bash Crusaders, they regulars. We've been calling them. No one seems to think they're joining us as a bad idea, but I don't trust them. They say they would fight the Crusade. Why wouldn't you trust them? Well, they're half-orcs. Vicious, uncivilized beasts. Yeah, look at this. This little species, little... The real problem is we know nothing about them. They could be spies, criminals, anything. Oh my! If you pick a fight with them, they'll be surely sent on their way. No one would believe they didn't start anything. I believe this discussion is over. Perhaps later then. Alright. Who's that?
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Excuse me, I am in some trouble, and I was hoping someone could help me. I heard some new men and women are coming, and please, will you help me defend my friend from some fanatics that have been following us? What fanatics? Vicious men. They'll take my friend because they feel like she belongs to him, but she doesn't. She dares to be free instead of be held by some crude bandits. Or, sure, I'll help you out. Why not? Thank you so much. I'll show you my friend's hideout. is this? Gibal Alcatan, I know you're being scared, but there's no need to feel that way. She's not going to hurt you. Well, I certainly hope so. You could have told me that your friend is a chimera. Her name is Luna, and she's a chimera, but you probably know that. It's hard to mistake those with any creatures. Perhaps you could help us? Help you? How? You see, there are these lunatics. They want to take Luna, use us. She was some kind of weapon. They are dangerous. Please, can we help you stop them? Fine, I'll help you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Those fools think they're serving the Legion of the Chimera and pretend they are working for the Kalar's Agents Crusade. But the Legion no longer exists, not since Azar and Madar were gone. Legion of the Chimera? Legion Chimera was like an army, or sect. They operated in the Severed Hand, an elven citadel within the spine of the world. You see, the Legions were this organization that believed equality for justice for half-breeds, half-dragons, half-orcs, goblins, neo-orcs, and Utai, or lizard folks. Their ranks were filled with such men and women. It doesn't actually sound bad, I suppose, but they were getting bloodier and bloodier. The hatred, the bitterness, the feeling of humiliation festered in the hearts of Izzah and Madar, who were Camians themselves. The hero of Isondel saved people, but some of the most devoted members of the Legion continued fighting. It was more personal, though. They wouldn't accept failure, and thus they continued doing what they always do for the Legion, just on a smaller scale. Some of them saved some real chimeras. They joined Kayla, pretending to be loyal to her and what she believes in, but I suppose they consider it just another way of getting what they want. And today, they want Luna. And yes, she was bred as property to the Legion, but she's no longer theirs. I won't let them take her and use it as some murder weapon. And yeah, another war. Yeah, gods, I think it's it looks like the full force of allies. Do you really think they can stop me? Yes, that's what I believe. Then you are an even greater fool than I thought you were. I heard about you. You're not taking them. Huh, fine. I'll leave you be. I'm joking, of course. Boys, get up. Okay.
I am here.
I am yours to command.
What you want?
That
Yep.
going.
I'll recover.
I bleed. Velbol, fair enough.
Alright.
How can I help?
Yes?
Hello.
Yep, I am gone.
Da-da-da-da.
I care not.
Ba-ba-ba.
What's up?
Ready and willing.
Da-da-da.
Your orders?
Let's do called shot.
You're a queer fellow.
My
Slow
aim
on
is
there.
true.
Need something?
I am here.
Up there.
Hi. Sure thing.
Wisdom is only possessed
I'll
by
blast.
the
I'll count on you.
learned.
We're free and live. Oh God, thank you so much. I appreciate what you did. Here, take this. Luna? Rog. See, she's also happy. And it's all because of you. Thank you. A friend like Nona. I'm a scholar that asked me to save his friend from some evil man who claimed to be part of the Legion of the Chimera. Funny thing, my friend was actually a Chimera herself. Anyways, I managed to help them. They're safe now. This Evelyn of the organization as the Legion Chimera, which once attacked the 10 towns of the Frozen Var. Got all kinds of half-breeds ready to fight for their own very place, even if that means killing the innocent women and women. Equipped abilities, armor class for 2, save versus death plus 4, minimum damage made by the main weapon always deals at least 6 damage. Only for half-orcs, half-elves, tieflings, as our half-elves. What is this? Oh, this is a ring. Yeah. Okay. Plus 1. Plus 1. Sword. Shekto's failure. This powerful two-handed sword was named after the failure of Shekto, one of the most trusted agents of the Legion of Chimera. She was a half-dragon, was to slay the hero of Icewind Dale, but she fell. This weapon's blade is really sharp. It was enchanted with a powerful magic. Cold resistance plus 25, regenerates 1 hit points per round. Not that good, actually. The belt of Ichtuzum. I said this impressive belt was once for a short time used by Zekta. Some believe that he gave it to one of his most devoted followers, full of anger. Yep, that's about no one knows until it ended up in Boymoder's hand. Daco plus 2, backstab multiplier plus 1. Right. I can't use this. Okay. What do you have this about? Oh, you have anything on about? Increase your Daco then.
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Hello.
I'll level up Boymoder here. Okay. 100 for pickpockets. And then we'll get 250 with set traps. Hmm. Forward's gonna level up soon.
What's up? Can do. No problem.
Alright. Alright.
Once again, our fates intertwine. It seems I cannot go any length of time without being made to endure the company of surfacers.
I would hope my companionship is not so distasteful as you make it sound.
It is the necessity of your company that leaves me unsettled. Surface dwellers are, at best, wary of drow. At worst, they attack on sight. Though I have proven myself capable to some, still, they do not trust me.
What brought you this way in the first
It
place?
is a long story, one I will tell you another time, if it suits me. Suffice to say, I was forced to leave my last place of residence and was seeking a new place to settle. I came here for my own reasons, but they are no longer enough to keep me here. I had thought... It matters not what I thought.
You sound disappointed.
Men believe they are the masters when they take a woman to their bed, but they quickly become the pawns. I survive more easily when males serve me.
uh, I appreciate your pragmatism. You're a strong woman, Viconia.
I'm pleased that you see it that way. It's not often surface dwellers can understand the ways of the drow.
I have a mod where it makes the all the romance dialogues trigger instead of like, because the way that Siege of Dragonspear was designed, like you had to be in a certain spot for these romance dialogues to trigger, but that's just bad design because you would miss out on all of them. And so I've actually never heard her say that before. It's just so random. I didn't even think we were like going we were talking about that. I thought she was talking about how she didn't want to be part about this crusade. But no, she just wants to boss me around.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put Jahara in my party
Time to
just
find
to
you! Ha! My
just to
aim
get
is true!
the items I had on her that I might
Yep.
want.
Ha! My aim is true!
But I think I'm gonna keep Corin in the party. Archers are just so fucking good. Like, I don't even like.
Speak.
Need something? Okay.
Alright.
My blade will cut
I'm
you
a
down to
go!
size.
To battle!
My blade will cut you down to size.
He's up here somewhere.
I've been thinking about what will happen when we reach Dragonspear. I've never served in a coalition before. Alliances bring strength, so long as everyone can get along.
Three armors working together. It'll be easy on the soldiers, or
This
anyone.
life isn't easy for anyone, I know. It was easier, once, when all I had to worry about was myself. A child changes things. I have responsibilities. To Roma, to my father, to the Fist, of course. I've let other people into my life since Roma was born. I don't want to talk about them. My father says you only need one to win the game, but I'm tired of playing games.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, it's been so long since I've seen her romance. Let's see where it goes. Let's not play them, then. I am attracted to you. Not really. Show. Current show. What comes of this is up to you. If you nothing comes of it at all, no regrets. Have you said what I
I
said?
appreciate your being so forthright. I won't deny I'm drawn to you. But after what happened in my last relationship with Tiana, give me some time to consider this. Please.
I think if you don't take her along in your party, if you don't romance her, she doesn't believe you're innocent at the end of this campaign. Yep, here they are. Well done. Prepare to meet your end, puppet of Kalar.
Hold, Voghiln! They do not wear crusade colors!
Oh, yeah, you're right. Who are you, stranger? Jahara, is that
You're
you?
supposed to be in Baldur's Gate. What are you doing here?
Marching to Dragonspear to fight against Kalar and Crusade, and
When
you?
you put an end to the Iron Crisis, Khalid and I decided to travel to Bridgeport, thinking it would make for a pleasant respite from Baldur's Gate. And it was, until the Crusade took Borskir Bridge. I was trapped outside Bridgeport, Khalid within.
Join me, Jahara. Together we shall liberate Bridgeforge and reunite you with your husband. Together we are more powerful than apart. I shall join you. There's another way to the fort, a magic circle that can teleport a small number of out of the fort. If we can find the activation war stone, we could use the circle to enter Bridgefort as well. Shortly after the Crusade arrived, though, the war sword disappeared, lost in the chaos of getting everyone into the fort. I witnessed a woman in a purple robe near where the war stone was, lost, likely a priest of Sirik.
There is a ruined temple of Baal in the area, rumored to have been converted to the worship of Sirik. I am trying to find it, to see if there is any sign of the mad god's disciples and the ward stone. It is the slimmest of hopes, but it is a hope.
Well then, so the Chichihila will go with the man's side, this man's side, and what shall Volgman do in the meantime?
Forgive me.
This is Boghiln of Luskan. A bit too lusty, but a worthy fighter. We would have been taken by the crusade were it not for him.
He and your other followers will find refuge in the camp to the
Gut,
southwest.
we will see you again soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Right. She has the Cloak of Baldur. Why? Because so I was thinking of picking up near at the bridge for it. But what if we just played with this party? Keep Emmeline as the main mage, with Boymoder backing her up with magic. We got cleric and druid spells. It should work. It should work.
Hi. Sure thing.
We just yeah, we got the insect plague.
Yep.
What is the task?
Get your stone skin on.
Hello.
We're
The
killing
worm shall
shrubs.
feast on thee!
Ah! How can I help?
Suffer nature's wrath!
What's
All
up?
right.
You betcha.
Do we have a better sword for you? Because this is 10. Force. Right, because
Uh-huh.
okay. Let's explore this area.
My
Oh,
blade will
nice,
cut you
spiders.
down to
The
size.
time for mercy has passed.
I'll recover.
so far. Keep acting as you have, and I shall find little fault.
What? Yes.
Need something?
I think one thing about
Okay.
Corwin's class, the archer class, I don't think it makes sense.
Hi.
Like Corwin, she's an archer ranger, but rangers shouldn't serve the flaming fist, at least in my opinion. And I don't consider Corwin's like alignment to be correct either. She's she's lawful good, but she comes off lawful neutral. Well, hmm, okay, alright. Talk to Z here. Z, hello, half elf. Name Z. Z is merchant. Sells oil from all over the Zirkos. Want to see? Oh yeah. We helped this guy out back in Baldur's Gate 1. I don't remember exactly what we did, but what we did. I remember you, Z. What are you doing here? Oh, business is very bad back at the shop right now. Everywhere is refugees. Takes all of Z's food and clothes. Only weapons left in shop. No one buys. Still go hungry in less than a month. Z thinks they're selling to save, but they're not nice. Z tried traveling north for stock for a while, then go back home when things quiet again. I could do you a favor by buying something. Show me what you have. Okay, you not find better prices anywhere. Mug of berries. This enchanted mug allows the caster to memorize good berries, to realize good berries inside it, which means you never will be hungry again. Guess good berries 3 times a day. That's cool. Hour of Hourglass Nature. New cast a tango. Okay. Black rope. Oh, that's cool. Hold person. Lost Legacy. So actually, a +3 weapon versus undead fiends versus fiends and undead. This is going to be helpful later for Vaconia. So we'll buy that. I'll put in the sling. 6 points -10 each. No. Buy the potions of heroism.
Yep.
Okay. Didn't think so. That might come handy later when we have to fight fiends.
Hello. What? For balance.
There we go. Kill all these guys.
Curses!
Corwin level up. Nice. Alright. There we go. Grand Mastery and both. So her Thaco is -1. She doesn't miss. She doesn't miss. Oh my.
What's up?
Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll call the episode here. If you like this episode, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you cool cats next time. Bye.